Let me make sure the volume is not deafening. I can raise it later if necessary. I'll probably have to raise it. Okay. So stage 1 is really easy, so I have time to talk about random stupid nonsense over it. I played using S-Power. S-Power seems to be the preferred if you're... Yeah, this is Silk Song. This is Bug Game. This is the Bug Game. Hey, Jacqueline. So, S-Power is really good. If you like lasers, you know, great news. One thing I'll be doing a lot... Oh, by the way, I turned on the extra in like display screens for this, but for some reason they're all cut off. I don't know why that is. I encountered to fix it, because I wasn't really looking at them anyway, so that's literally just how the VOD is, by the way. That's just how it is. But so there's a particular. I mean, it's technically a glitch. It's called Super Shot. It's one of those glitches that everyone uses. Long story short, there are both. You see shot and full auto buttons. This is one of those games where if you hold the shot button down, you basically do the equivalent of Toho focus movement, so you slow down. Your options, once you have them, will pull in closer to you, that kind of thing. Full auto maintains full movement speed and doesn't pull your options in. What the Super Shot glitch does is kind of do this fucked up thing where you get full movement speed with your options pulled in close to you, and also because of some weird firing interval shenanigans, you're also doing extra damage. Apparently with S-Power, to maximize the damage from it, you do need to be closer to the target, as I understand it. But, like, you still benefit from just doing it normally, because you can get focus damage firepower at full speed, which is pretty good for, you know, when you just want to make big dodges and stuff. Anyway, this is the first boss. It's pretty not remarkable. You just weave between the big gaps and you just shoot them to death a lot. Before this fight, there's a choice of two options. There's Trace and Formation. Trace behaves kind of like the Gradius ones, where they just, you know, they follow behind you, they shoot lasers. And then Formation is what you'd expect. They just sit in formation with you. And then when you focus in, they kind of cluster in really close to you. Stage 1's really easy. There's, like, nothing to say there. Stage 2 is where it starts getting, like... The game starts having more hands. It's still not hard, though. One of the big things in this game is constantly dealing with all these shitty little popcorn enemies. Like those little yellow bugs that fly in. They're terrible. They're in, like, every stage in the entire goddamn game. They will always fire bullets the instant they come on the screen. Some of them will try to, like, dive bomb you. They're awful. And their tracking is really good, too. So, like, if you dodge to the side to, like, avoid them, no, they're just gonna home back in on you. You just need to kill them. It's why with Super Shot, like, having that tight firing pattern there is really nice, but sometimes you need to stop doing that. So your options will fan out and cover more of the screen, because they have, like, no health. Anyway, there's this cool Scorpion mini-boss. It's not very threatening. And this is kind of scary at first, but, like, you don't even... you can stay Super Shouting it and just kind of, you know, dodge back and forth over and over. It's really... And once you break the first pattern, the second pattern, like, doesn't have time to do anything before it just dies. So yeah, there's like 5 million more popcorn enemies that all want to kill you. It's awful. It's awesome. Yeah, learning when those guys show up is, like, probably one of the most important things in this goddamn run. Because you just want to make sure you're shooting where they're coming from. Those big antline things clear all the bullets in the screen when you break them, so... Killing them fast is really important. Also, it's because they shoot 5 billion bullets if you don't, so, you know, that's good too. What else? I think this is kind of quiet, actually. I can turn the volume up. Flip. Yeah, this game is sick. Harash. What else do we got? Yeah, the rest of the stage is pretty simple. It's just kind of killing stuff as it pops on screen. We're at the boss already. I think this is the only boss that has body parts you can break. At the start, you know, you can just break its legs, which out of context is kind of fucked up, but it does mean you have less things firing at you. I'm a coward on the first phase of this boss, and I play, like, really, really safe for some reason. I'm, like, too scared to, like, get in line with it and shoot it. So this ends up taking 5 years. But it's like a really non-threatening 5 years, right? Like, you can just kind of... You can just kind of walk away. And then the second phase is where I usually have to bomb this part because just look at it. It's really easy to get nervous and just like panic mash a bomb out for obvious reasons. This is one of those games where if you die with bombs stocked, you fucked up horribly. So bombing on instinct is always better than taking a death, but I didn't need to use bomb there, thankfully. I decided to be normal. It's very rare that I do that. So, stage 3 is where this game tries to fucking kill you. I think this is probably... I want to call it probably the most, like... You really want to learn good routing in this game stages. For reasons that will become quickly apparent. Also, once again, there's 5 million of those little, like, yellow popcorn bugs. This stage is all about dealing with, like, a giant bug and breaking it piece by piece, so it's really cool. Also, the stage BGM kicks ass. So there's all those, like, little... I can't even tell what they are. Those little, like, small things surrounded that blue, like, little glow coming from its body parts. Those things both shoot at you and try to, like, dive bomb you, and they're also, like, stay locked in on you. They're awful. They also have no HP, so... Sitting non-focused, letting your options kill them is, like, really, really strong here. So the first big part of the stage is you go to the side of this bug. You can see that, like, that big piece of its carapace, that big shell thing. There's actually 2 parts there. Both parts, when you break them, cause a bullet cancel, but that big chunk in the middle has way more HP. So what you can do is you kind of super shot the one in the middle, get it a bit low, then quickly break the smaller piece off, get a bullet cancel there, and then while the screen is still clear of bullets, you just go back to the middle one, pop that one, and then you'll clear the screen again. After that happens, there's like a bunch of little bugs coming out, you just shoot them, eventually that other shell becomes vulnerable, you break that too, yada yada. And then you just kind of like sit there while your options kill all the little bugs for you. There are so many little bugs in the stage, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, look at this nonsense. I hate the stage. I hate the stage so much. Anyway, then you go to the left side, you do the same thing over again, where you break the small shell, break the big shell. I was kind of panicking at this point because... And then I died. And then I just died with 2 bombs active, and I got so mad I almost reset on principle. Like, that's just a huge waste. I should have just bombed there. It was really stupid that I didn't do that. But anyway, this is the same as the right side. You just break all the shells. There's gonna be a million little bugs and stuff. It's just learning. You just need to, like, be aware of all the shitty little popcorn bugs. Anyway, then you go to the middle of the screen. A lot more popcorn come out, but as you see there, the options are pretty much instantly killing them, which is good, because those parts on the back of the bug start shooting at you, and it's really distracting. Generally, you just kind of tap dodge back and forth to weave between the bullets. When the head flashes, it does that big ring of bullets. I usually panic bomb it because I'm scared. It's not that hard to dodge, though. It just depends. So, when you get to the front of the big bug here, if you break both its front legs entirely and then break the head, you get an extend. So what you can do here is you bomb the right side, break all the parts there, transition to the left, bomb the left part, break all of it, and you just go back to the head and kill it. So you trade 2 bombs for 1 up, which is like you're coming out ahead on a bomb. You can do it with just 1 bomb. I've done it with just 1 bomb. I just don't know how to do that on demand, so I don't. Anyway, the actual stage boss is, like, way easier than the rest of the stage. It's kind of cool, though. I like its bullet patterns. It's not hard, although, like, if you look at its patterns, it's really easy to just kind of, like, get tripped up and die. Like, right there, I was fighting... Yeah, like, right there. I threw a bomb right as I broke that attack and wasted it entirely. I just... One thing that really helps in this game is just knowing at what point in a boss's health bar an attack ends, because that always clears the screen for you. So I did waste a bomb there, unfortunately. That's stage 3. That was like the cleanest stage 3 I've ever had in this game so far, and that was still like bad. Because I died once with the 2 bombs wasted, you know? So I was still like kinda salty. So at this point in the game, I have 3 lives stocked. You can get one more at 5 million points, which you can get via normal gameplay. You don't got a point farm, you'll just get it if you just play. So, like, 4 lives, stage 4, like, that's pretty good, honestly. This stage is rough, mostly because you got these big-ass spiders. They're really, I don't like them. They fire that big cluster of bullets, then, like, a faster ring of bullets. You can kind of trick them a little. When they fire that little shotgun of bullets at you, if you dodge to the side, they aim at where you are with a slight delay, so you can kind of make them fire one way, then quickly move the other way. I never remembered to do that in the first, like, big spider thing, though, so whatever. Anyway, all those, like, blue beetle things, you pretty much want to super shot them down. I don't know, the guy that called them spiders, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I didn't want to look too closely at them. I don't like bugs. I didn't want to look closely enough to confirm. Yeah, I think they're not spiders, though. They're definitely not. Yeah, so those blue bugs that I keep super shutting down, they really suck if you leave them alive, so you just want to kill them fast. Anyway, here's the mid-boss. Not much to say here other than this attack. Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. Usually I bomb it, but I did enough damage to, like, not need to bomb it. This part's also really scary, too, but I just... well, actually, no, I didn't have bombs. My ass has no bombs, actually. I'm proud about that. I think I wanted to, and then I realized I couldn't. I was like, uh-oh. And then I didn't die anyway, so I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, rest of the stage is just a shitload more popcorn enemies. And then we get to this fun part. These big... I don't even know what these things are, really. Like, some weird kind of, like... I don't know, when I see the wings, I just... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the way they work is their head will shotgun bullets out, all those little compartments in the back will also spit bullets out, and if you break the tail, it's a bullet cancel. The tail has a lot of health on it. Usually the plan, I guess, just watch where I move and watch what starts happening to their bullets once they go off screen, starting about... Not this one, but pretty soon. Dragonflies across the earwigs, yeah. Yeah, so watch the bullets on this one if you stay in the bottom right corner. You'll notice that the bullets that would have come from the bottom right corner just don't spawn at all, so you can just sit there. This isn't like a safe spot, because stuff's still gonna shoot at you. You just don't gotta worry about getting off-screen sniped if you stay down there. But you still gotta, like, play the game, you know? Same thing with this one, you just sit in the corner. I got a little scared there because the head for that one took a little while to die. And then that's the stage, you get to the boss. Also, I broke 5 million points, so I got my last extend of the game. Anyway, this boss is cool. It starts off by firing these like little like aimed clusters. I did a panic bomb for... I don't really know why. I just panicked. I shouldn't have bombed that attack, so I should have bombed this one right here. I should have used that one bomb for this part, because this is like... It's fine. This is also like... This is scarier than it looks. There's like really clear dodging points you can dodge through. Same thing with this, like... It doesn't last long enough to really pressure you, and you just kill it. It's whatever, it's fine. So at this point, I have 4 lives left. No bombs in my current life. I was basically like, oh, I guess I'm just doing this now territory. Stage 5 is fucked up, though. First of all, you got those plants that, like, will vomit out 10 billion bullets at you, and then you've got the little, like, mantis guys who also are really tanky and fire a bunch of shit at you. There's a lot going on in the stage. There's gonna start being these giant plants really soon. Like right there in the top left. When they die, it's a bullet cancel. Uh, when I see them, I prioritize basically slamming on my face into them, killing them as soon as possible, because once they give you that bullet clear, that gives you usually enough time to like go back and fix the rest of the screen. Also, they spawn like 5 million popcorn bugs too. So they're really dangerous, but you can use them to your advantage. Also, that one Mantis there has like a million health for some reason. I don't know why it's so tanky. It just is. So a lot of stages basically just super shine the plant. Oh yeah, I died there. I forgot about that death. I died there. I didn't get the plant kill in time. Yeah, super shining the plants and other big enemies, but also like trying to not stay focused all the time because you want to have your options to clean up all the chaff on the way. There are so many little bugs in this stage. It's non-fucking stop here. I bombed here because I was like, I got nervous and I could not afford dying with 3 bombs stocked. That would be a nightmare. The stage's song kicks ass though. Anyway, here's the mini-boss for this stage. I hit the bomb button. And then I bumped it. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this, actually. I just decided I didn't want to play the game, actually, so I bombed it twice. Easy. You just do that. You just hit your bombs. You can just use bombs. They let you do that in these games. You have too many bombs, you use the bomb. You do that. The back half of the stage is, once again, 5 billion more shitty fucking popcorn bugs trying to keep coming out of the woodworks to kill you. It's a mess. So these big spiders start showing up. They're really bad news because, again, they fire a million bullets, but also they are bullet cancels when you shoot them down. So when they're on screen, it's basically they are public enemy number 1. And that's not just because I'm arachnophobic, it's because they need to die. Although, honestly, it was kind of cathartic. Same thing with the spider. Thankfully, even though they fire a lot of bullets, like, if you just stay in line with them, you don't really have to dodge them that much. It's only if you're out of position that it really gets messed up. The last part of the stage is basically, what if every single enemy in the game just kept coming at you with no breaks? Anyway, some really funny shit's gonna happen, like, really soon, I think. Where, like, I almost pull off the coolest dodge of all time. Actually, it's not yet. It's coming up soon, though. Yeah, I didn't capture any spell cards. It's pretty embarrassing, actually. It's pretty shameful. Also, these bugs from, like, Stage 1 showed up again. Shoutouts to them. Alright, this is the actual last part of the stage now. Just look at this. Just look at this. It's almost good. It's almost good. It's almost really good. It's almost so cool. And then I died. But I died basically at the end of the stage, so I was like, okay, I don't really have to play the game anymore at the last boss. I have 4 bombs and 2 lives past that, so, you know, I no longer have to play the video game. If you get to this boss with 2 bombs left, you can clear it. I have a lot more than 2 bombs. I have like 10 bombs stockpiled, assuming I died both times. Anyway, I still played it a little fairly, because I didn't want to like get here and just like, you know, mash out 5 billion bombs and win. But also I did kind of mash out some bombs and win. Yeah, last one isn't too bad. Like, look at this pattern. You just super shot back and forth like a jackass. And then this happens and it's really scary, but like, I don't know, just bomb it. Just hit the bomb button. And then it does this thing, you kind of like... The bullet's going to form these little pockets you can kind of like duck into. It's really scary, but I don't know, just shoot him a lot and it's fine. Doesn't have that much health left. Super shot with S-Power does a lot of damage. You could just win. Just beat the game. Yeah, so this game kicks ass. I think that's the thesis statement. This game kicks ass. I think... What time was it when I recorded this? I think it was like... Today's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. Oh, it was probably like Oh, it's right after I had dinner, I think. I had some pizza and I was like, I want to play more Mushi, and then I did this. Yeah, this game is really, really good. I also have all three of the soundtracks for it now on Steam. It has like the OST, and then there's like some kind of digital deluxe, whatever, arranged thingamabobber. It's a good soundtrack. Aki, are you halal? I could go for some halal right now. Not because I'm hungry, but because, like, halal is good. So if it were in front of me, I please get you halal. Okay, I will fax you some. Yeah, that's hell, healthy. Read you. No, no, that's not hell, Midtown. That's Bell. Please do better. Hey, it's Iris. Okay, that's not halal, but Iris does represent hamburgers, so I mean that's also good. So when I got to the highest score screen, I briefly had a moment of panic where I wasn't sure if I dreamt up the 1cc, so I was afraid I was gonna say like continues 1 or something. Thankfully that didn't happen. Anyway, that's it. That's the VOD. I'm sorry I made everyone endure that, but I had to show it off. I had to show. I did good at the video game, so I had to show it off. You need to understand that. I did good at the video game.